This one might step on a few toes, but watch this video and then let's talk.
So last night I made that video. Megan off Bad Girls Club, she was like, yeah, me and my boyfriend are trying to get pregnant. And I was just like, why has this become so normalized when all of the single mothers or baby mamas and let's be for real, that's boyfriend, girlfriend having a baby to single mom pipeline is strong. Like, let's be dead serious. We hear so many cautionary tales every day. And I'm going to use the word crying, but I'm not trying to say, oh, you're whining, because this is serious what you're talking about. So when I say crying, just think of cautionary tales. All the single moms, all the girlfriend and boyfriends, people who are only someone's girlfriend who have a baby with somebody, they come in here and cry every day. Because a girlfriend and boyfriend can separate a lot easier than a husband and wife, leading to so many single moms. And they come in here and cry and tell us that their life is miserable. They have no help. And, the man has gone to be with another woman.
First of all, this is not an attack on single moms, nor especially not the moms who are single moms by choice. There's a deep level of respect that I have for the single moms who are single moms by choice. This is more of a conversation that I'm not sure if these are the kinds of people that follow me, but just in case, it's a little bit of I feel like I need to have a big sister moment is what I'm leading towards. Because having that baby will not make that man like you. Having that baby, being the mother to his child, will not make him love you. The creator on that video continues on later to say, no, it wasn't that video, somebody else who stitched that video. Somebody went on to say that there are a lot of women, especially young women, arguably girls, who were talking about how if they were able to have a child by their boyfriend, then they would be able to stay in their boyfriend's lives indefinitely, because eventually those kids would have grandkids. And then there were all of these young girls in the comment section being like, wow, I can't believe I didn't think of that. While I think there is a level of sadness and desperation that a lot of people go into, have to step into to have kids with their boyfriend, somebody that actively does not want to be partnered long-term with you. I think we're also in a very interesting space societally where there's an obsessiveness with it that almost feels a little violent in nature. Not kind of violent, but there's something to it that's very, very concerning. And this is not just for the women, obviously. This is also for the men too, arguably more so for the men. There's this idea of I don't care who you are. I don't care who you grow into. I don't care who you grow out of. I want you here with me forever. And if we have to produce a person for you to be forced to stay in my space forever, then so be it. A lot of people lie, cheat, manipulate, abuse, whatever it is. A lot of people participate in this because they refuse to let somebody go, or they love the idea of that person so much that it moves out of reality and into something sinister. Obviously, I'm not saying this is everybody. I do think that there are probably more people, I'm hoping more people, that while the end result is the same, I think the objective helps to color it in a way that makes me a little less concerned. I feel like they could grow out of it for those people who are more naive, who are more of the hopeless, rose-colored glasses on, blinders set kinds of romantics that are not able to see the truth of what is in front of them. Those are always the sad stories, and eventually, ideally, they grow up. Let us also say that a lot of people do not live and learn. A lot of people just live, and they are more than happy just living. But with that, they're still on that same pipeline. right? Where the single moms by choice have left that sphere. They are outside of the pipeline. They've removed themselves from that narrative. But the baby mamas to single mom pipeline, who then arguably resent the children, especially when the partners with somebody else. Because why did you do that? I did this for us. This baby's here for us. We're supposed to be in this together. It's giving a lot of those people would have been child free if they were out of that state of obsession / delusion. But then they brought the kid into the conversation thinking that it was the cure-all for their relationship, to make somebody see them, notice them, want them, love them. Obviously, that's not how this works. But then the kid gets the brunt of it all. Now, oftentimes, I forget that people like this exist. I forget that there are experiences like this that are very commonplace in the world today, because I don't personally know people that have had that experience. But I go online and I am just inundated with story after story after story of women like the creator was talking about. Not, I wouldn't say crying, but definitely complaining, looking for sympathy, angry with the kid about the situation that they have placed themselves in because they wanted a man to love them. And they said, a baby will do that. No. But it really does concern me how few people, not how few, but how many people do not know that. So I'm making this video just in case some of them come across this video. Take your birth control. Make sure he wraps it up, but still take your birth control no matter what. Because yeah, he could wrap it up, but there's a lot of them that also are not unwell. They poke holes in your life is in your hands, and do not make a long-term decision about your life in the hopes that somebody else will see you in a way outside of the way they're treating you right now. You can't assume that they're going to love you. You can't assume that they're going to treat you better. You can't assume that they're going to love the kid when you have evidence they don't even like you. So why put your body through that? Why put a new human being through that? Arguably, that man isn't worth it. He's just a man. In the words of, I cannot remember what her name is, but hit him with your car. I'm kidding. For legal reasons, that was a joke. But truly, don't go running over men. I do not want to be, just don't do that. Prison time is hard. I'm very delicate. I would cry every day in prison, and I'm assuming you would too. So keep the car parked. You know what I mean? Just wrap it up. Just pop the pill. Pop a couple of them just to be safe, you know? And if you want kids, if you want to be a parent and you do not want to have to think about partnership, then consider being a single mom by choice. There are people that are doing that very well. You will need to very much take into consideration your finances, your community, all of that stuff, but that's always a possibility. I'm just saying, if you are on that road of girlfriend / baby mama to single mom pipeline, it is not too late to take yourself out of the pipeline, to remove yourself from that flow. I mean, unless the baby is already here, then I am so sorry, but you have completed the pipeline. And I wish you nothing but the best, and I hope that you have a wonderful community and have the ability to do better in the future. But if you are in the earlier phases of that pipeline, make a different choice. Almost forgot. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all those things. If you have any additional thoughts, feel free to type them in the comment section. I will get to them as soon as I can. And now that's everything. All right. Bye-bye.